Welcome to Athens, the heartbeat of Greece. A city where ancient history seamlessly meets modern rhythm, where every stone whispers stories of gods, philosophers, empires, and revolutions. It's not just a destination, it's an experience, an unforgettable dive into the origins of Western civilization, flavored with Mediterranean charm and urban energy. Start your journey with the crown jewel of Athens. Rising above the city on a rocky outcrop is the Acropolis, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and the very symbol of classical spirit. At the summit sits the Parthenon, a 2,500-year-old temple dedicated to Athena, the city's patron goddess. From here, sweeping views of the city below unfold like a canvas, giving visitors a breathtaking panorama of Athens. Just below the Acropolis lies the Odeon of Herodes Atticus, an ancient theater that still hosts concerts under the summer sky. And adjacent to that is the Theater of Dionysus, the birthplace of drama, where Sophocles and Euripides once premiered their plays. At the base of the Acropolis is the Acropolis Museum, a modern architectural marvel that houses priceless artifacts from the ancient site, displayed with natural light and a reverence for history that makes the past feel alive. With its glass floors revealing excavations beneath, and statues like the Caryatids and the Parthenon marbles, it's a must-visit. Step next into Plaka, the old neighborhood of Athens. Its labyrinthine alleys lined with pastel-colored homes, cascading bougainvillea, and cozy tavernas feel like stepping into a Greek island within the city. The scent of grilled souvlaki and fresh oregano fills the air. Live music drifts from corner cafes. Every corner is postcard perfect. From Plaka, walk to Anaphiotika, a hidden cluster of Cycladic-style houses built by stonemasons from the island of Anaphi. It's a tranquil escape from the city buzz, nestled right on the slopes of the Acropolis. Whitewashed walls, narrow stairways, blue doors, it's an unexpected island vibe in the capital. For another taste of history, visit the ancient Agora. Once the center of Athenian public life, it's home to the beautifully preserved Temple of Hephaestus and the reconstructed Stoa of Attalus, which now hosts the Museum of the Ancient Agora. It's where Socrates once walked, where democracy was born, and where philosophy flourished. Continue your walk through history at the Roman Agora, just a few blocks away. Built during the Roman rule, this site showcases the Tower of the Winds, one of the earliest known meteorological stations. Next, number 5 on your must-see list, is the National Archaeological Museum. It's Greece's largest and one of the world's most important museums. With artifacts spanning from prehistoric to late antiquity, it's a treasure trove of the Greek spirit. Marvel at the gold mask of Agamemnon, Cycladic figurines, and ancient weaponry. It's an epic journey through millennia. Athens isn't just ancient, it's vibrant and modern. Climb to Mount Lycabettus for sunset. It's the city's highest point, offering panoramic views that stretch from the mountains to the sea. You can hike it or take the funicular. Either way, the reward is golden sunlight over white rooftops and ancient ruins. From there, descend into Kolonaki, Athens' upscale district. Chic boutiques, art galleries, rooftop bars, and fine dining restaurants define the area. It's where you'll see the city's fashionable side. Speaking of art, don't miss the Museum of Cycladic Art and the Banaka Museum. The former specializes in the minimalist elegance of Cycladic civilization, while the latter is a comprehensive collection of Greek history and culture, from ancient to modern times. Take a breath in the National Garden, located next to the Hellenic Parliament. This lush green space offers shade, winding paths, and small lakes, a refreshing oasis in the heart of the city. Right next to it, the Zoppian Hall stands in neoclassical grandeur, used for exhibitions and state ceremonies. Syntagma Square, just across the street, is the political center of Athens. Watch the ceremonial changing of the guards in front of the tomb of the unknown soldier, performed by the Evzones in traditional dress. Next, let's head south to the Athenian Riviera. Yes, Athens has beaches. Tram your way to neighborhoods like Glyfada, Vouliagmeni, and Varkiza. Here, palm-lined boulevards meet golden sands and turquoise waters. Enjoy beach clubs, seafood tavernas, and seaside promenades perfect for sunset strolls. At number 10 on the list is Lake Vuliogmeni, a natural thermal lake nestled in limestone cliffs. The water stays warm year-round and is rich in minerals, perfect for a healing swim. If you're into hiking, take the trip to Mount Hymettus. Trails here offer spectacular views of the city and Aegean Sea, while wild herbs like thyme and sage scent the air. For more greenery, visit Philippapos Hill, also known as the Hill of the Muses. It's a serene walking area with ruins, pine trees, and stunning views of the Acropolis. Looking for a hidden gem? Head to the Stavros Niarchos Foundation Cultural Center in Kalathea. It combines a national library, opera house, and an expansive park with walking trails, gardens, and sea views. Now let's talk accommodations. For a luxury stay, consider the Hotel Grande Britannia at Syntagma Square, known for its rooftop views and opulent decor. Mid-range travelers will love Coco Mat Athens, which blends modern comfort with eco-conscious design. Budget travelers can find boutique hostels and charming guesthouses in Psiri and Gazi, both known for their youthful energy, street art, and cafe culture. Weather in Athens is typically Mediterranean. Summers are hot and dry, with July and August often hitting above 35 degrees Celsius, 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Spring and fall are perfect, offering pleasant temperatures around 20 to 28 degrees Celsius, 68 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit, fewer crowds, and blooming landscapes. Winters are mild, with occasional rain and temperatures rarely dropping below 7 degrees Celsius, 45 degrees Fahrenheit. January is the coldest month, while August is the hottest. The best time to travel? Aim for April to early June, or September to mid-October. These shoulder seasons combine good weather with manageable crowds and affordable prices. You can explore ruins in the sun, dine outdoors comfortably, and even enjoy the beaches without the summer rush. Athens has a population of about 3.2 million people in its metropolitan area, making it the largest city in Greece. The official language is Greek, but English is widely spoken, especially in the tourism sector. You'll find locals friendly, proud of their heritage, and always ready to help you find your way, or recommend a great taverna. The Greek economy is driven by services, tourism, shipping, and agriculture. In recent years, Athens has blossomed into a hub for startups, design, and digital nomads, adding new energy to its ancient soul. While Greece faced economic challenges over the past decade, Athens has emerged stronger, more creative, and more connected to its roots than ever. Transportation in Athens is efficient and affordable. The metro is clean, modern, and decorated with archaeological finds in many stations. Buses, trolleys, and trams make it easy to get around. You can use a rechargeable Athena card for all public transit. Don't forget to eat like a local. Try moussaka, souvlaki, spanakopita, and a fresh Greek salad topped with thick slices of feta and Kalamata olives. Sip on a glass of Ouzo or Sapporo with your meal. Visit the Central Market on Athena's Street for an authentic, sensory overload of local produce, meats, spices, and seafood. Nightlife in Athens is legendary. Start with drinks at a rooftop bar like A for Athens or 360 Cocktail Bar, both offering stellar Acropolis views. Then head to Gazi or Psiri for lively clubs, live music venues, and underground bars. In summer, beachside clubs bring the party to the coast. Feeling adventurous? Athens is the perfect base for day trips. Take a ferry from Piraeus Port to Aegina, Hydra, or Poros Islands. Or drive out to Cape Sounion to see the Temple of Poseidon perched above the sea at sunset. And if you're staying longer, consider venturing north to Delphi, once the center of the world in ancient Greek mythology. Or head to Meteora, where monasteries float atop massive rock pillars, an experience like no other. Athens is a place where past and present blend in perfect harmony. Whether you're wandering ruins, sipping coffee in a shaded square, or dancing under the stars, you'll feel the spirit of this city. It's chaotic and poetic, ancient and alive. Athens is one of those cities that never truly sleeps. As the sun sets over the ancient Acropolis and the last rays of light touch the whitewashed buildings and rooftop terraces, the energy in the Greek capital begins to shift. Locals and travelers alike prepare for a night that can stretch into the early morning hours. From laid-back tavernas and rooftop bars with breathtaking views to world-renowned clubs and underground venues, Athens has cultivated a diverse and dynamic nightlife scene that caters to every taste. In neighborhoods like Gazi, Psiri, and Kolonaki, the party comes alive. Gazi, once an industrial area, has transformed into a vibrant nightlife hub, brimming with stylish bars, live music spots, and clubs that throb with techno, house, and Greek pop. Psiri, on the other hand, offers a more bohemian vibe, with street art, cozy cafes, ouzuri, traditional bars, and rebetiko music echoing from hidden courtyards. Kolonaki leans more upscale, known for its cocktail lounges and chic ambiance. If you're craving an experience with locals, you'll often find them in Koukaki or Exarchia, where intimate spaces blur the line between bar and home, and the philosophy is, come as you are. The rooftop bars in Athens are a class of their own. With a glass of ouzo or a handcrafted cocktail in hand, you can watch the Parthenon bathed in golden light as the stars emerge. Places like A for Athens or 360 Cocktail Bar offer not just drinks, but an experience. A memory that lingers longer than the taste of the finest Sapporo. In summer, the nightlife spills outdoors. Open-air cinemas play classic films under the stars, outdoor music festivals take over ancient amphitheaters, and beach bars along the coast of Glyfada or Vouliagmeni pulse with energy, hosting themed parties, DJ nights, and live concerts. For the truly adventurous, Athens has its underground electronic scene. You might find yourself dancing in a converted warehouse, surrounded by neon lights and international DJs, or tucked into a small venue where experimental sounds fuse with traditional Greek instruments. The beauty of Athenian nightlife lies in its spontaneity. You might start your night at a quiet ouzuri and end up on a rooftop with new friends or catching the sunrise at the beach. Beyond Athens, the entire country of Greece embraces nightlife with open arms. On the islands, especially Mykonos, Santorini, Ios, and Crete, nightlife becomes almost mythical. Mykonos is world-famous for its beach parties and luxurious clubs like Kavo Paradiso and Scorpios, drawing international DJs and celebrities. Santorini offers more romantic evenings with wine bars carved into cliffs, while Ios is a haven for younger crowds seeking non-stop parties. In Thessaloniki, Greece's second-largest city, nightlife is just as lively. Known for its vibrant student population, the city thrives with bars, bouzoukia, Greek music clubs, and night cafes that remain open until dawn. Even smaller towns and islands have their own flavor, whether it's a dance under the stars in Naxos or a local panegyri festival in a mountain village with food, music, and dancing that lasts all night. And with the music comes the food and drink. In Greece, eating and drinking are integral parts of nightlife. You don't just grab a snack, you share a meal. You talk, laugh, toast, and linger. Mise, the Greek version of tapas, are central to this culture. Small plates of olives, grilled octopus, fava, tzatziki, and fried cheese, saganaki, are meant to be shared over rounds of ouzo or Sapporo. At late-night souvlaki stands, you can grab a warm pita stuffed with juicy meat, fries, tzatziki, onions, and tomatoes, the ultimate post-party meal. Greek cuisine is built on simplicity and flavor. In traditional tavernas, you'll find dishes like moussaka, layers of eggplant, ground beef, and bechamel, or pastitsio, the Greek take on lasagna with cinnamon-scented meat and creamy sauce. There's stufato, a beef stew with pearl onions, and gemista, tomatoes and peppers stuffed with rice and herbs. Grilled meats play a big role too. Kebabs, lamb chops, and loukaniko, Greek sausage, are all staples. Seafood shines especially on the islands and coastal cities. Grilled sardines, calamari, mussels steamed in wine, and lavriki, sea bass, seasoned simply with lemon and olive oil, capture the taste of the Aegean. At seaside tavernas, fresh catches of the day are served whole, and the experience is paired with local white wine or ouzo. Greece's culinary identity wouldn't be complete without its cheeses. Feta, of course, is the queen, but you'll also find manori, kefalotiri, and graviera gracing both rustic and refined dishes. Bread is omnipresent, served with everything from ladera, vegetable-based dishes cooked in olive oil, to spreads like malitsino salata, eggplant dip, and terra masalata, fish roe dip. Desserts, too, hold a special place. Loukoumades, tiny fried dough balls drenched in honey and sprinkled with cinnamon or sesame seeds, are a favorite street food. Baklava, layers of phyllo, nuts, and syrup, is a sweet symbol of celebration. There's galaktoboreko, a semolina custard pie, and diples, thin dough rolled and fried into spirals, served with syrup and nuts. And then there are the beverages. Ouzo, the anise-flavored spirit, is perhaps the most iconic. Clear until water is added. When it turns milky white, ouzo is sipped slowly, usually with mise. Siporo, stronger and more robust, is made from grape pumice and sometimes comes with or without anise. Reiki, popular in Crete, is similar to Siporo but distilled differently, and often shared in celebration or as a gesture of hospitality. Greek wines are gaining international acclaim. From the volcanic soil of Santorini comes Asortiko, a crisp, mineral-rich white. Xenomavro, Agorgitiko, and Moschofalero are just a few of the indigenous grape varieties that form the backbone of Greece's unique wine profile. In wine bars across Athens and Thessaloniki, you can taste natural wines, organic vintages, and local blends paired with artisanal cheeses and charcuterie. Coffee culture is another pillar of Greek nightlife. While coffee shops are buzzing in the daytime, they often remain open late into the night. A freddo espresso or frappé is not just a drink, it's a social ritual. In the evening, these cafes transform into cocktail lounges, blurring the lines between day and night, coffee and spirits. When it comes to spirits, Metaxa is a distinct Greek brandy that blends wine distillates and aged muscat wines, often enjoyed as a digestive or in cocktails. And let's not forget masticha, a liqueur flavored with mastic resin from the island of Chios. Its sweet, herbal, almost piney flavor is unlike anything else in the world, and it's served chilled, often as a digestive after a hearty meal. Beyond the drinks, it's the way Greeks approach food and nightlife that sets them apart. There's no rush. Meals stretch for hours, filled with laughter, music, and storytelling. Friends gather not just to eat and drink, but to connect. Even at clubs, you'll often find reserved tables where groups share platters of fruit, bottles of wine, and toast each other with glasses raised high. At Panegyria, entire villages come together to dance under the stars, following the beat of live folk music, with endless food and homemade wine flowing freely. Hospitality is deeply rooted in Greek culture. Whether you're a stranger or a friend, you're welcomed with open arms, a plate of food, and a glass of something to drink. That's why nights in Greece are unforgettable, not just because of where you go or what you eat and drink, but because of the people you meet, the conversations you have, and the warmth you feel, long after the last note of music fades. So if you're planning your next trip to Greece or simply dreaming of a Mediterranean escape, remember, the day might be for history, beaches, and sunshine, but the night belongs to laughter, dancing, food, and friendship. Whether you're sipping ouzo in a seaside tavern, dancing on a rooftop in Athens, or sharing stories in a Cretan mountain village, you're part of something timeless. Greek nightlife isn't just about entertainment, it's a celebration of life itself. Please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel for more video.